To this day.
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 What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Deontay Wilder says that the rival is way too big and strong for Canelo. Wilder said, "I'm a big fan of Benavidez. He's huge in his weight class. I feel like he'd be dominant if he moved up as well. I just think he's way too big and strong for Canelo, and I think Canelo knows the same thing. I wish nothing but the best for all these fighters. It's a great time for boxing, and a lot of good matches are presenting themselves." Those are the words of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and let me counterpunch. Wilder, in his own way, is putting words in Canelo's mouth, saying, yeah, he knows that he's too big and too strong. That's why he's pretty much instigating. That's why Canelo has not fought David Benavidez. So here's the number one question as of right now. Will Canelo take the challenge to fight Benavidez? Because remember, the first narrative was he doesn't fight Mexicans. Okay, that's bullshit. You fought Mexican fighters before. You know, it's not in the plan. Well, that's the WBC mandatory. So according to what Mauricio does, you know, we'll see if that fight will happen. And I think if it does, we should be seeing Canelo stripped if he doesn't want to fight Benavidez. But the question is of Deontay Wilder, is Benavidez too big and too strong? And I don't really know. I think it would probably be better at 175 because I think Benavidez is big enough to go to 175 easy. You know, but at 168, it might be somewhat of an even playing field because Canelo is pretty big too. The only problem I have with Canelo is I don't like that one big shot at a time because you know David Benavidez is going to get in there and mop you up, mix it up, give you combos, punches and bunches, and he's not letting off. Canelo's going to have to hurt David Benavidez to get him out of there or knock him out to keep him from fighting him. Because David Benavidez is a guy that likes to fight. And a guy that's shorter, that likes to come and lean in with his guard up, ooh, that's not really a good sign for David. But then again, you're looking at someone like a counterpuncher. You know, and I think that's been the whole narrative for a long time, especially when it came from Canelo and the PBC and David Benavidez, that he's ducking David Benavidez. You know, so I don't know if he's too big or too strong. That's something that we have to figure out. You know, if I have to go for anybody right now, it'd probably be David Benavidez just based on the momentum and the youth and, you know, and everything else because he's kicking ass. Now, one thing I'll say this, styles make fights, so he didn't stop Caleb Plant, but Canelo did. It just gives you something to think about when you're dealing with two different fighters, with two different styles, a counterpuncher, boxer, puncher, versus a warrior combination power puncher like David Benavidez. So, Deontay Wilder's pretty much putting Canelo on notice, man, like he knows he's too big and too strong too. That's probably why he ain't took this fight thus far, seeing what the Mexican monster can do to everybody that gets in the ring with him, including even you, Canelo. Bars. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder stating that David Benavidez is too big, too strong for Canelo Alvarez at 168. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!